Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel we post writing tips, unboxings, book hauls, book reviews and the occasional vlog. And today I have another book review for you, and it is one of my book club reads, and that is The Bees by Laline Paull. This book, although it wasn't the most enjoyable to read, it's definitely one of the most original books I've read in a long time. It's from the point of view of a bee, and it basically goes through the life of a bee, and it goes through the different jobs within the colony, and I've never read a book like it. It's fascinating. But let me read you guys the blurb. Before I get into that, don't forget, if you like what you see, to subscribe to this channel. Your continued support means a lot, so thank you guys so much. Accept, obey, serve. Flora 717 is a survivor. Born into the lowest class of the totalitarian hive society, she is prepared to sacrifice everything for the queen. Surviving internal massacres, religious purges, and terrifying invasions by vicious wasps. With each act of bravery, her status grows, revealing both the enemies within and the sinister secrets that rule the hive. But when her instinct to serve is overwhelmed by a fierce and deeply forbidden maternal love, she breaks the most sacred law of all. Oh, I don't have too many quotes from this, so I'll go into my quotes now for you. Page 8. Worship to his maleness, the sisters cheered. This made me laugh so much. All bees are born female unless chosen to be male by the queen. So they have to be pregnated to have a male, but female babies, they can just keep popping out. So the male bees do nothing in the hive. They leave the hive to find a queen bee, they fertilize the queen bee, and then they die. But all of the female bees have to worship his maleness. And seriously, when I was reading this, I had a call with my dad, and I told him, I was like, do you want to hear a quote from this book? And told him that quote, and he was like, what the hell are you reading? Like, it sounds like I'm reading some kind of very strange erotica, and I'm not. It's not erotic. But worship his maleness. Page 50. My wit is all pent in my prick, so I shall triumph with her as well. Unless the crow choose you first and snap you in its great blue beak. The sisters gasped at the mention of the bird. More likely take you, said Sir Quintus, who can barely keep up with a butterfly, though you'd not make much of a feast. Sir Lyndon continuing his grooming, unlike you, so large and magnificent. The male pompousness of this, so the male bees just torment one another, and yeah. But I do love Sir Lyndon. My final bit I want to talk about is page 116, and it shows the harm of using pesticides and the poor animals that it infects. So the bees tell each other where to go to get pollen, and one of the bees tells everyone to go somewhere, but then when the bees return, it's actually being poisoned by pesticides, so bees die. And then those bees are then cast out in case they infect the hive. And you know, these bees are going to the flowers that are telling them to go to them that should provide pollen, and instead they're getting poisoned. I'll now go into my overall review of this book. As I said at the start, it is one of the most original reads I've read in a long time. It is very fascinating. It's not the most fun read, but it's very worth the read. It reminds you of your impact on the environment, which is why we're doing this in Plastic Free July. This is a definite Plastic Free July read. Your impact on the environment, what your choices and decisions do to the world around you, and how important bees obviously are to that world around you. It shows you the nature of them. You learn so much about bees and other animals as well. It is absolutely fascinating and terrifying at the same time. There was a confusion I found, which, spoiler, skip here, but spoiler alert, skip to this time if you don't want to spoiler. There was a confusing bit, which was after the first baby, Explorer has 3, after the first she gets young again, but after the second and third, she doesn't. How's that work? And I didn't go into my enjoyment levels of this book, but I did give it 3.75 stars out of 5. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy what you see. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you'd like to see since I upload, click that little bell down below. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr. I post more bookish pictures as well as more writing tips and unboxings on there. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye!